I'm running for Senate.
I don't know, Liddell. Stuart running for governor then?
Oh, Stuart. Stuart's sleeping until noon and then playing 9 holes. No, Stuart's done. I think the governor's office is ready for a new generation of leader. I think Jamie can take the responsibility.
Absolutely not.
Listen,
Absolutely
he's got the name, which we know is most important. And he navigated that market equities development with a skill that not even I'm crediting.
Skill is not his weakness. This is his weakness. It's too much power, and it isn't his name, it's mine. There's other options. Choose one of them.
The other options don't want the Montana that you and I do.
Now there are things about my son that you do not know. Things that make him unfit for your office.
He's the devil we know, John. I'll take the risk. I mean, unless you want to run for governor, then I'll gladly endorse you.
No.
Listen, I just wanted to tell you all this so that you weren't finding out in the newspapers, all right?
Linnell. I'll take it.
Take it. Take what?
Your endorsement. Take it.
You are gonna run for office just so that your son doesn't get it?
That's how bad he'll be for everything you and I worked so hard to protect. He'll destroy it all. So if you want a devil you really know, here he is.
The press is gonna come at you hard, John.
Oh, don't I know it?
No, I mean, they are gonna have a lot of questions about all the things that you've done, and you're gonna have to find a way to defend them.
I'm not gonna defend a thing. Damn right I did. It's gonna be my campaign slogan.
Yeah, that would be your slogan.
Yeah.
I did not see this one coming, John.
Yeah, I'm just full of surprises. Fuck. I'm gonna run for fucking governor.
Good night, Daddy.
Yeah. Governor Perry's running for Senate. She offered Jamie her endorsement.
How can such a shrewd politician be so blind?
Doesn't matter. I convinced her to take it back.
How?
Yeah. Because she's giving it to me. I couldn't think of anything else to do, so I didn't know.
Now we control the narrative. All right, okay, the first thing that you do, no, that's the second. The first thing is choosing any of the 50 fucking things that Jamie has done that make him unfit to hold public office, and then you remove his fucking ass from the Capitol, okay? The second thing...
Honey, you didn't let me finish my sentence. What I was saying is now I need you to help me find a way out of running.
Not on your life.
No, Beth, listen to me. I can't spend the next 4 years of my life in Helena.
The ranch won't be here in 4 years, Dad. Listen to me. As governor, you will have the power to withhold funds. You have the power to reverse state land grants. You have the power to shut that fucking airport down. You have the power to withhold building applications and tax exemptions. You have the power to withhold gambling licenses. You have the power to run those fuckers out of this valley, and then you get to pass a law so they can never return. You always tell me that there is a way, another way, to save this ranch without selling, so this is the way. Tell me there's another. This is the way. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, honey, I just wish it wasn't.
Dad? I'm gonna help you.
governor's asking you to meet her in the press room.
Is there a press conference scheduled for today?
Not scheduled.
Are we doing this now?
Join us, Jamie.
Thanks for the flowers. Meant a whole lot.
I'm surprised you're here.
Well, we wouldn't miss this for the world.
Well, as many of you may have suspected, I believe that I can best represent Montana from the Senate. The next governor of Montana must hold steadfast to the progress that we've made, and yet never allow that progress to redefine what it means to be a Montanan. It is my great honor to introduce you to my choice as the next governor of Montana. John Dutton. John.
Thank you, Governor.
I'll just grab this.
You don't see it on your way to work in the fields or on the mountain, but there's a war being waged against our way of life. They'll tell you all the reasons why our way of life
This is just
bad
the
for
beginning.
Montana, bad for this country, bad for our future. How it's immoral that you live here, work here, grow their food here. They will tell it so much you might even start to believe it yourself. Question what you do and who you are. They'll tell you that the land's only hope is for them to be its steward. The ugly truth is they want the land. And if they get it, it will never look like our land again. That is progress in today's terms. So if it's progress you seek, do not vote for me. I am the opposite of progress. I'm the wall that it bashes against, and I will not be the one who breaks.
Son, you can beat him.
How? How can I beat him? Every politician in the state owes him a favor. The one thing I had was name recognition, but it's his name. Now he has it.
Son,
He's gonna use everything against me. He's gonna use you against me.
he won't.
The fuck he won't.
You know where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah. Because I buried him.
Maybe so, but they're not your bodies. You set up a meeting with him. The two of you decide what's off limits.
The world's gonna find out about you anyway.
Let the world find out about me. We tell the world about me. We control the narrative. I acted in defense of my only child. That's all the world gets to know. You're the Attorney General. You can seal the record.
Only a judge can seal a record.
What judge owes you a figure?
None.
And then find one or invent one, whichever you can do fastest.
Am I a fool for even considering this?
He's the fool, Jamie. And who's gonna vote for him? The environmentalists? The transplants from New York or LA? To them, he is the face of everything in this world they have been taught to despise. A white, 60-year-old landowner. Use everything he is against him. What does your father covet more than anything?
Power.
And what office holds the most power in this state? Livestock Commissioner? The governor. So if it's power he wants, why hasn't he run before? Because he knows he can't win, Jamie. He isn't running for governor, he's running against you. And as soon as you drop out, he'll pick a candidate to replace him. He's bluffing, Jamie. Call him on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's set up a press conference.
As more information comes out about the horrific shooting at Ruby's Cafe in Belgrade yesterday, the assailants have been identified as members of a local militia that has been the subject of a continued operation between the Sheriff's Department and livestock agents that has now taken the life of Park County's own sheriff. The armed robbery, interrupted by former Livestock Commissioner John Dutton, would have certainly led to a greater loss of innocent life had he not intervened. John Dutton's acceptance speech of Governor Perry's endorsement seemed odd and out of touch when he gave it. Now it has the ring of prophecy.
There's a war being waged against our way of life. They'll tell you all the reasons why our way of life is bad for Montana. The ugly truth is they want the land. And if they get it, it will never look like our land again. That is progress in today's terms. So if it's progress you seek, do not vote for me. I am the opposite of progress. I'm the wall that it bashes against, and I will not be the one who breaks.
No, Mr. Dutton, it doesn't appear you will.
Now he gets to be the hero on top of fucking everything else.
No. He just gave you a window.
What window? He just secured the vote of every rancher in the state.
You already had them.
What window?
Oh, I gave you more than that. He gave you a slogan. He's the opposite of progress. You be the face of it. You are progress. Progress doesn't want to take the people's land, it wants to preserve it. Progress wants opportunity and equality for all. Ranchers don't win elections anymore. All you need is Bozeman, Missoula, and Helena. Be the face of pragmatic progressivism. Be the bridge, and you will be governor. Okay, now is when we separate from him. Introduce Montana to your real father.
No. We're just gonna walk and talk some strategy.
You do that, son.
I don't think we want to bring my father into this.
Now's the perfect time.
He was in prison.
What for?
Murder?
Who? Who did he murder?
My mother.
Your mother. And you're just telling me this now.
But it was 40 years ago, and he paid his debt. I have forgiven him.
How noble, Jamie. That's just great. Do you think the voters in Montana are gonna forgive him too?
The voters in Montana don't need to know.
How can someone so brilliant be so fucking stupid? Your birth certificate becomes public record when you run for office. The RNC will run a background check with the sole goal of digging up dirt, and you just gave them a pile. Not to mention what your father plans to do with this information.
Well, I have a plan for that.
The only plan is to put as much distance between you and him as you can. If you have any interest in being governor, get him out of your house and get him out of your life.
She's not wrong, son. If I'm gonna be a liability for you, maybe I better just make myself scarce for a while.
I don't want you to do that.
Yeah, I know you don't. Well, you just think about all the times in your life where what you wanted was the worst thing for you.
You have a visitor.
I don't have an appointment.
Not an appointment, a visitor.
A visitor.
I wanted to share the good news. You made an honest woman of me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you want?
I knew it was you.
I'm not playing this game again.
It's not a game, Jamie. Hey, on that fancy computer, log on to the Bureau of Prisons website, would you? You do have access to that. I was always the computer whiz. Let me have a crack at it. Move over.
Get away from my... Ow! Oh! Oh!
I have done everything I need to do to never see this world again, Jamie. I am prepared. I will ruin my life today. And I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you, so just sit down and let me do it. Autofill on the passwords. Good for you, Jamie. Way to keep the computer system secure. Have a look.
If you saw him, then you know it wasn't me.
It's not what he said.
Oh, he's fucking lying.
You saw him in the prison.
I went to see him in the prison to find out if my father was fucking involved.
Was he?
I had no idea. None. He only admitted it once I held a fucking gun to his head.
And when he did admit it, why didn't you blow his head off? I'll tell you why. Because deep down in here, it's what you always wanted. I'm sure he told you that he did it because he loves you. Right? He loves you, Jamie. And he wants the best for you and all the things that you deserve. But that's just not the truth, is it? He just wants what you want. He wants what everyone who has ever attacked us wants. He wants the land. Option one, I tell my father. He will call the governor and he will have you both arrested. Your spineless, woman-murdering father will instantly say it was your idea. You know that, right? He will cut an immunity deal and he will testify against you. You will be charged with attempted murder ×3 and will spend the rest of your life in jail. Option two. Now this is a good one. I tell my husband what your father did and he will kill him. And then I tell my husband that you had his child cut from my belly. And then you have me sterilized. So he can never have a family of his own. And you, no matter where you hide, he will find you. And he will tear you apart with his bare fucking hands. Wouldn't you like to know which option I picked?
Yes. Wait. Yes, please. Please, 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 please. Please.
There is a third option. care to hear it.
Where you going?
I don't know. Just wander. That's it. I worry about you alone, though. You know, those Duttons are always going to use your fear against you. If I can ever teach you to be fearless, then you would truly have the world licked. Then you would have everything you ever wanted. You know, you almost have everything now. You got the second most powerful office in the state. You got a child and a woman who believes in you. Now look at us. This is yours. Most people, the best they can hope is to dream about something like this. You know, most people, they don't even know something like this exists to dream about. I'm 61 years old. And these last months, well, they've made all the 60 years of fucking hell I endured worth it. Don't you let those fucking Duttons deceive you into thinking you're a bad man. You're a good man, son. And I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Turn around. You should have picked options 1 or 2. 3's gonna be worse. It's your fucking mind now.